The Federal Reserve's most recent household survey found that 37% of American adults cannot cover a $400 emergency expense using cash or savings. 18% cannot cover even $100. 21% report having no emergency savings of any kind. If this describes you right now, this video matters more than almost anything else in this entire course. Because a single car repair or medical bill without a buffer can undo months of financial progress in one afternoon. Today, how to build your first $1,000 in 90 days, on any income, starting from zero. Week 11, we spent the last 2 weeks on debt elimination strategy. This week, we build the buffer that makes everything else sustainable. Because without an emergency fund, every unexpected expense becomes new debt, undoing your payoff progress. Part 1. Why $1,000 specifically is the number that changes everything. You might wonder why this video targets $1,000 rather than the often cited 3 to 6 months of expenses standard. Empower's 2025 research found that the median emergency savings balance among Americans is just $600, well below even this modest $1,000 target. Meanwhile, the standard 3 to 6 months recommendation, while ultimately the right long-term goal, often represents $9,000 to $20,000 or more for many households. A number that can feel so unreachable that people abandon the goal before making any meaningful progress. $1,000 is specifically large enough to absorb the most common financial emergencies: a car repair, a smaller medical bill, an appliance replacement, without reaching for a credit card, and small enough to be genuinely achievable within a defined sprint. This is not your final emergency fund. It is your first shield, the buffer between a bad day and a financial crisis. Part 2. 6 ways to find the money without waiting for a raise. $1,000 over 90 days is approximately $11 per day, or about $77 per week. Here are 6 specific, commonly available sources to reach that target without depending on income you don't yet have. 1. Sell unused possessions. Most households have several $100s of genuinely unused items: electronics, clothing, furniture, equipment. This is the fastest single source of cash for a 90-day sprint. 2. A one-time expense pause. Identify subscriptions or recurring charges you don't actively value and pause them for the 90-day sprint specifically, not necessarily permanently. A $15 subscription paused for 3 months redirects $45 toward your fund with zero behavior change required. 3. Redirect one category of discretionary spending. Choose one specific category, dining out, a particular shopping habit, and redirect it entirely to the fund for 90 days, bounded and temporary. Research suggests this is significantly more sustainable than spend less on everything. 4. A tax refund or bonus, if applicable. If you are expecting any lump sum payment within the 90-day window, earmark it for this goal before it arrives. 5. A short-term gig or skill-based side task. Using the time-efficient principles from week 8, focus on an existing skill, completable within the sprint. 6. Negotiate one recurring bill. A phone bill, an insurance premium, a subscription renegotiated downward by even $20 per month, redirects $60 over the sprint with a single conversation. Most people reach $1,000 using 2 or 3 of these sources, not all 6. Choose what is realistic for your specific situation. Part 3. Account selection matters, even for $1,000. According to FDIC published rate data, the national average savings account rate is just 0.38% APY as of mid-2026. Meaning $1,000 in a typical savings account earns less than $4 per year. A high-yield savings account commonly offers rates several times higher, frequently in the 3.5% to 4.5% range as of this recording. On $1,000, the absolute dollar difference is modest during the build-up phase, but the habit of using the right account type compounds significantly once your balance grows toward the full 3 to 6 month emergency fund. Essential criteria for this account: liquid, accessible within 1 to 2 business days without penalty, and separate from your everyday checking account, ideally at a different institution entirely. We will cover full HYSA selection criteria in detail in week 13. Part 4. Make the sprint automatic, not willpower dependent. Using the automation research from week 8, set up a recurring automatic transfer for the duration of the sprint specifically, not a vague intention to save more, a scheduled automatic dollar-specific transfer. At $77 per week for 13 weeks, automate this transfer for the day after each paycheck arrives. This removes the daily decision entirely and converts a 90-day goal that could fail from inconsistent effort into one driven by a single decision made once at the start. If your income is irregular, automate a percentage of each deposit instead of a fixed dollar amount. Many banking apps support this directly. 3 actions before this video ends. 1. Open a separate high-yield savings account today if you don't already have one. Label it Emergency Fund, using the earmarking principle from week 8. 2. Choose 2 or 3 of the 6 funding sources from this video that are realistic for your specific situation. Calculate exactly how much each will contribute toward your $1,000 target. 3. Set up one automatic transfer today, sized to your 90-day target, scheduled for the day after your next paycheck. Next week, week 12, we build the full budget system around this foundation, the 50-30-20 rule, and specifically how to adjust it for wealth building rather than just balance. Subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss it. I'll see you in week 12.